Good morning, everybody, and this is your DAX day trade setups for today. So we kind of closed above this fairly interesting area here, and I'm just going to put two levels in. So you can see, if I go to the left, you'll see lots of interaction between these two levels, and that's basically between 14,041 and 13,887. At the moment on the 8-hour, oscillators are still pointing to the upside, indicating a potential uptrend, but we are forming diversions here. So there's a high, starting to form a higher high where prices are lower high. Below the 155, so a big question mark at the moment is, are we going to reject this area for another move to the downside? So that is very possible. You know, anything's possible. We do have a gap to the downside as well, and I would go as far as saying we have a potential channel forming, and this is the bottom of the channel. And at the moment, if you draw a line at the top there, you probably find that, just do that, you probably find that we have a, I suppose I should have just used a channel tool, hey? You probably find that you have a sort of a channel forming, just where that, exactly that channel is, channel top is still a bit of a debate. Anyway, just on the weekly, highlighting on the weekly, we had a massive engulfing bar on the weekly, and not much diversions or anything, but it is a pullback. You can see there was our first leg move, drift, second pullback right around the 61.8 Fibonacci of this last move, and then we sort of had a pretty strong rally. Please take note of this 13,887. That is the 155 EMA, and you can see we are flirting with it again. So moving down to the 3-hour, and what you see here is a bit of structure, quite a bit of structure here at 13,887. Also the 3-hour 155 EMA, we've got a moving average crossover at the moment. We do have these gaps to downside, so that's something to pay attention to. And at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, this is our first major level to pay attention to, 13,887. We start building some structure off here, then we're looking for a continuation of what happened on Friday, which was pretty much a fairly strong breakaway green day. So we opened on our low and we closed on our high. So that's a solid green bar, gap up. We've got a crossover now on the on the hour. This is the first area for me, 13,887, and then I'm just going to use this level here because the next sort of area that I would be paying attention to would be 13,679, and that more than likely is sort of in line with this bottom trend line or the bottom of the channel that is forming. So that's kind of my view at the moment. I'm definitely looking for a continuation to the upside today, and we are looking, and on the 15 minutes there's a lot of sort of, should I say, a stronger level, which is kind of where we are at the moment, and there was a gap there as well. So I'm looking for buyers to come in between 13,934 and 13,887. That's kind of what I'm looking for. If we drop below these two levels and sort of come back and sort of bounce off them and start turning to the downside again, then I would expect a move down to come and close these. There's two gaps here, but there's a pretty sizable gap here. But that would take out this entire move of Friday, which was a very strong move. So not a very high probability, but anything's possible. So that's kind of the structure I'm looking for. If we can hold price in this area and we can start forming, we already got one pin bar, but if we can now start forming some structure here at the open, there's definitely an opportunity for a long. And you're going to have to sort of, the first area is going to be this 14,041. You can see all these tails here. And if you start getting support above there, I'll put that as a zone, you start getting support above 14,080, then 14,100 will be a bounce, which is probably up here, and then you're looking for a break of that for a continuation. But at the moment, don't want to be going long at the top. You're looking for the pullbacks, and you're looking for an opportunity to buy for a move up, and that's on the based on the 1 hour at the moment. Start dropping below where this gap is here, then this trend line is going to offer some support. If that gives way, then you're definitely going to be looking for more downside. Anyway, that's kind of my view at the moment. Hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.